Good morning, friends. I am on the Amtrak Thruway bus leaving Wilmington, North Carolina. We are driving, I guess this is College Road near UNC Wilmington. I will check in when I get to the next stop. I know this is my first experience with Amtrak, but I really didn't expect the bus to be going down residential streets. We just stopped somewhere real quick. It was a bus depot. Nobody got on or off. And I just got a text that the train is about 30 minutes late. So it appears to be sitting in a town called Florence, North Carolina. But the ETA to Washington, or the Washington area, is still on schedule. I believe they put a lot of padding. She's a good driver. She stops at all these railroad tracks. I have no idea where we're at though. But it's a nice peaceful day and sunny, and I've been trying to nap a little bit. I'll check in at the Wilson Depot. I might see a sign as we get on the highway. Tell me at least where we're going, if not where I'm at. I'm not sure what city. 795. Oh, there's a sign to Wilson. That's where we're going. Oh, and there's Highway 70. I had 70 all around me in wherever I was, Hillsboro. I guess we're getting kind of close back to that area because it was only about a 2.5-3 hour drive to the beach. And if I was driving, it would only be about 2 hours back to Wilson. With all the stops the bus makes, it takes about 4 hours. Goldsboro, okay. That's about where 95 connects to 40. So I kind of sort of know where I'm at this point. Here's a little bit of FYI tidbit. The Sheetz convenience store closest to Wilmington is in Goldsboro. They have lots of Circle K's further east, but no Sheetz. We are arriving at Wilson Depot, and apparently the Amtrak is about an hour late. So this is Wilson, North Carolina. I will get my selfie stick out of the bag and make a better video once we get off the bus. Okay, we have been at the Wilson train station for approximately an hour at this time, and they just made an announcement that will be about another hour before the northbound train arrives, and that's the one I'm riding. I'll get you a picture of the flags here. And then there's the station sign, Wilson train station. The Thruway bus was very nice. I'll let you see a little bit of, I guess this is downtown Wilson. If I turn around, the sun will be on my back, so let me relocate. I came down here at the far end of the station. Tried to get out of the wind a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Let me pull this microphone up a little bit closer. Hopefully you can hear that good. There's the bus I rode in on. It will turn around once one of the trains, I think the southbound train, comes in. They said that both the northbound and the southbound are probably going to get here at very similar times, so very close together, so they may have to make another announcement to figure out, boarding and that kind of stuff. So there's one coming from, I guess, New York, and one going to New York. I think it came from Florida. That's the one I'm riding on. Of course, I will get off of Alexandria. I had 2 fairly large bags, so I checked those already. And the bus driver here was wonderful. She stood by my luggage here. They don't help you put it on or off, but she did stand and watch it and said, go inside and ask for a luggage cart. So I put everything, and then she was telling me how to pack it, which was very nice. Put the bigger one at the bottom, then turn the smaller one long ways and then put the softer one on top. Anyway, it all worked out well, and I have my cart over there. Kind of looked like a bag man or something. But anyway, when I checked my luggage, I went to hand him the cart back. And the guy says, "Oh, you can keep it till the train comes," because I have Amtrak is very generous on their luggage allowance. You get 2 large ones you can check, which really are about the same size that you would check on an airplane, but they can be even bigger with Amtrak. So I have, but I found out in Durham that the large rolling suitcase I had with me was actually classified as carry-on for Amtrak. So you can have 2 checked luggage, you can have 2 carry-on, what they call medium, which I would call large, and then you can have 2 personal items like backpacks, computer bags. So over on that card I have what I would normally use as a carry-on. I don't want to turn around and get you blinded by the sun. What I would use as a carry-on would fit in the overhead of an airplane. And I've got my laptop bag, and I've got something's dripping. I forgot. I don't even know what's in that bag. It could be dripping. Oh, it's the bottle of water. Good thing I was looking at the luggage cart. Apparently, I had a 1.5 liters of water in the refrigerator. And I grabbed everything beside it but left that. So in the car, Frank, taking me to the bus stop, gave me a normal sized bottle, and apparently it is leaking, or it's still dripping on my backpack. I guess I'll have a wet backpack for the rest of the trip. But anyway, let me get back. I've got the carry-on, I've got a backpack, and I got my computer bag, and I have a fold-up luggage dolly that Frank was so kind and what do you call those things? Bungee corded my soft bag to it, because I'm thinking I'm going to have to carry all this by myself, but they did have a cart here, so I'm very fortunate on that. And I will check in closer to when the train arrives. But see, these are very nice tour buses we rode up here on, and then the Wilson Police has a truck in front of it. Let me get over here where you can see the station. There is a Jamaican food and ice cream restaurant called Sayum Jamaican Restaurant across the way, but I decided I was just going to eat the beef sticks I bought at Aldi yesterday, and I have some pork rinds left. But you should be able to see the Wilson, North Carolina sign on the other side of the track. I'm going to call this a take for right now. I'm going to go eat some of those beef sticks. They were a whole lot, well, probably about the same price as the snacks in the machine here. I just paid $2.50 for a 20-ounce bottle of Diet Pepsi. They were out of Diet Mountain Dew. So anyway, I'll check in shortly. We have arrived in Petersburg, Virginia. They didn't make an announcement when we crossed the state line, but this is about 30 minutes south of Richmond, and Richmond is about 90 miles from my destination, so I'm about 120 miles from my final destination. We're still rolling, doing good, just a little bit behind schedule, about 2 hours actually. I believe this is the James River, and we are coming into Richmond. Yep, I see the Carillon over there and some of the downtown buildings. This is where my parents grew up and my grandparents lived, so I spent a lot of time here. They got some big old houses facing the railroad tracks. There's the other side, there's the car bridge. Sorry for the quick turnarounds, but yeah, this is the James River and another railroad track. Again, we're still well, we're actually supposed to be almost into Alexandria by now, and we're probably 2 hours away still. Interesting. It looks like we're going right down the middle of the Powhite Tollway. Powhite Parkway Tollway. Yeah, there's Carey Street, Floyd Avenue. So we're almost into downtown Richmond, and the baby has awoken. We've hardly even known there was a child on this train. He or she's been very quiet. More of the territory as we enter into downtown Richmond, Virginia. I thought I'd put this thing on Do Not Disturb. I guess I'd taken off. My Verta coach was sending me a text, but we're not far from I think it's Union Station in Richmond, but it may just be called the Richmond Depot. Definitely going through a rail yard right now.